people can identify with Riddick's plight. They can identify with the idea of being prejudged and ruled out and given up on. The fact that Riddick is able to overcome those through action is something that people appreciate.
First shot of the movie is this hand just sticking up through the rubble of a collapsed cliff. And then you hear Riddick intoning, he says,
"Don't know how many times I've been crossed off the list and left for dead."
And then just wham. So that kind of announces right there that this is a guy who's been left for dead and he's having none of it.
He's somewhat duped to be left on this planet that's supposed to be where he's from. And in seconds he realizes it's not Furia. He traveled all this way just to see me. I'm flattered.
There is nobody with a greater bounty on his head than Riddick. So he is the prize of prizes. And so that's why we have this endless stream of mercenaries on this guy's tail.
I've come to collect your head in a box, right here!
Not the most professionally trained crew, but we are very greedy, very ambitious, whereas Boss John's crew would be professionals.
It's a lot harder to capture Riddick alive than it is to kill him, because as long as he's breathing, he's a threat.
I was referring to you.
Not that the chains aren't a hot look, but no. I'm not gonna straddle you in front of all these guys.
Doll is a mercenary who is on the Boss John's crew. She's the sniper on the team.
The chains stay on.
He's not too concerned about the bounty or the money that's been put on his head as far as collecting it. He's more interested in getting the answers he requires to I guess, have some sort of rest over what happened to his son.
Okay.
That's the relationship I would have with Boss John. Somebody that I cannot just kill and end of the story, which I would do like this. There's things I need from him.
These are creatures that lie dormant in the ground, waiting for the next wet season to come on this planet. And once the real wet season comes, that's when they're going to rise up and create all kinds of chaos for our characters.
3, 2, 1, action!
Cut! It was probably my first lead role in this industry, and for that reason alone, there's always going to be some kind of special connection. Now here's what's going to happen. In 60 seconds, you're going to take these chains off. Such a well-executed character and a true anti-hero. Do you remember where?
I've worked with a lot of leading men and a lot of Hollywood actors, but there's something undeniably street about Vin.
He said something to me that I've always kind of believed in, is that once it's on the page and once you hire an actor, that actor will always know the character better than anybody else.
She brings a lot to the role of Doll. She's sexy and formidable in a way that we believe.
I was looking forward to taking these characters that I played on television and taking the strengths of all these women and taking it into film.
I'm a big fan of horror. I think Blade Runner is probably one of my favorite films of all time. It's a real trip to be able to work in the genre.
I'll take flight. And run!
I'm kind of excited about the jet hog scene, and really just because Yeah, I'm just kind of a sci-fi geek, and I just love stuff like that, and I just want to jump on that thing.
Dig there.
It's remarkable how quickly it takes you into the moment. You really feel like you're on another planet.
Yeah, let's go!
Back to back, back to back, back to back. Pull the other weapon and...
I love DT. He's probably one of the most interesting directors that I've worked with because he's so creative and he's so visual and he knows what he wants.
He pays attention to everything. Props, continuity, camera, obviously. Where are you coming from? Where are you going in the scene?
It's almost like you sold the 2 Sage all on your own. I know you did.
I just wrote the script for the movie that I wanted to see next. And then, strangely, I went out and shot it. Hopefully, that resulted in something that is, dark and visceral and eye-grabbing and exciting.
What is happening?
Time's up. I like to be a man of my word. It's an homage to Pitch Black, and yet keeps the question alive, where is Riddick from and where is he going?
Yeah. Let's cut him loose.